Good morning, guys. You know what day it is. Motorhome Mondays. Right, before we roll into the questions, got a few things to do first. Most importantly, I want to give a massive shout out to Poppy. She's a proper legend. She watches my videos every week. So yeah, thanks very much, Poppy. Love it that you're watching the videos. Thank you very much. But I want to give a big shout out to everyone that I saw at the show last week at the NEC, especially Shane from SMC, who was at Frankia, on the Frankia stand. He took great care of us all, you know, showed us around the motorhomes, and yeah, top bloke. Really appreciate that, mate. Really appreciate that. But yeah, Poppy's a legend. Right, next thing to crack on with, stickers. Now, whilst I was at the show, I gave out stickers like I do at every show or every event, which is normally that one. You've all seen that. And I gave out a new one at the show, and now I'll show it to you on the channel. That's what she said. So now, if you do want these stickers, like I say, they're always free when you meet me or randomly bump into me. But at meetups or anywhere that you see me in person, you can get these for free. If you want them right now, then details are in the description below. You can buy them for £5 in PayPal, and then I'll send them out to you ASAP worldwide. That's that done. Right, next thing is meetups. When is the next meetup? Next one in the calendar right now is Stratford-upon-Avon, which is going to be at the racecourse. It's the Overland show dovetailed with the International Campervan show. So it's two shows at one event, and your one ticket will get you in for all of it. The camping dates are the 24th to the 27th of April. You can camp for the whole lot of that. And there are day tickets available, so you don't have to camp if you don't want, or if you're a local, you can just come in for a day ticket. If you look in the description below, all the details, including a discount code from me that the organisers have given me, will be down there. I don't get nothing for it. So that's just a heads up there. But yeah, all of the details and the links and everything you got to do is in the description below. So click down below, have a look, and then yeah, hope to see you there. So it should be I can't wait for that one. There's going to be a lot of YouTubers there. There's going to be a lot of great people there, and loads of Frankenstein vehicles. It's going to be great. It's going to be great fun. Apart from that, the next one will be, one after that will be Quirky. Don't know the dates off the top of my head, but that's, I believe it's sold out anyway, so there's no point me giving dates because there's no tickets more available, unfortunately. So yeah, that's that one. If there's anything else that comes up in between or after, wherever, I will let you know straight away on the channel, and then yeah, hope to see you at some of these. Now, after this video, the next video is going to come out in the next day or two, Tuesday, Wednesday, is a video about this Britstops. It's the new book 2020. Yep, this is I had a little chat with Steve from Britstops at the NEC. I asked him a few questions. He explained what Britstops is. Most of you already know, but he kindly gave me this as a review copy, so I didn't pay for it. He gave me it as a review copy, which I'm going to be going through in the coming months, and going to a few places in here, and then, you know, doing a few reviews, and then what I think of the book. And he's kindly giving a couple away to viewers of the channel. So all details will be in the upcoming video, but just keep an eye out for that. So you will be able to win a copy of the new Britstops book. How good's that? Cheers, Steve. Nice one. Right, on to the questions. You recently switched to Apple from Android. Why, and what have you found from switching? Well, I switched pretty much everything to Apple. I've still got my laptop, which is a Windows laptop, but in all honesty, I haven't switched it on since I got the Mac. And it's not a brand new Mac. It's like a 2012, 2013 MacBook, but it kicks butt. It really does. For editing anyway. It is just amazing, and it's easy to. It's got great battery life. It's just, yeah, I've fitted. I don't know much about the MacBooks, to be fair. I haven't really done, apart from what I need to do. I've learned, but everything else I don't know how to do. And again with the iPhone, Apple stuff does work. It's pricey. It's annoying that it's pricey because it's just a brand, and you're paying for the price of the brand, but it works. And the reason I moved to the iPhone was because I was having conflict issues with my GoPros and my drone with Android. That's just the way it was. So I switched to the Apple. Mine isn't the latest and greatest. It is a iPhone 7 Plus. I bought it brand new, but it should be alright for a few years. And yeah, the MacBook was the next step because editing is so much easier on the Macs for videos. Next question. Do you exercise? Yes, I do. I have joined a gym in the very beginning of the year, which is great for showering for one. I don't really shower in here anymore because I'm always at the gym, so that's perfect. And I don't have to worry about my water or heating it up or anything like that. Use theirs. But yeah, I'm on the treadmill running. I'm on the cross trainer, on the Stairmaster, and doing a bit of swimming. So yeah, I am moving. I am grooving, getting out there. You know, improving the fitness and lowering the weight. So things are going. And then the video is coming out in the next week about my current health and weight loss updates, so look out for that. Now this is a question that kind of follows on from that. Given that you've adopted, and this isn't a hate comment at all because he said it in a very nice way, so given that you've adopted an alternative lifestyle from the norm, would you say that it's had a detrimental effect on your health and fitness? I mean, everyone's got to live somewhere, you know, and that's once you do get into where you're living, like you get into the building, you get into the boat, you get into the shipping container, you get into the van, you get into a house, you do pretty much the same things indoors as you would. So that's no real difference. I would say, I'd say I'm happier, even happier than I was. I'm more, you know me, you lot know me. I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. You know, I'm always smiling. I'm always happy. You know, I'm always ready to crack a joke or take the mick out of whatever I can. But yeah, I'm freer, so I'm happier because of this lifestyle. So yeah. I suppose that's what's changed, but not really had any detrimental effects. But next question. I want to get solar, but I don't know what I need. Can you help? Well, I'm not really the best person to ask because I've had it done, but I didn't do it myself. But basically, you need the panels, you need the MPPT charge controller or a charge controller. There is another one. PP, I don't know, but that's how much I know. I've just got the MPPT charge controller. Then you need fuses everywhere in line of it all, and then it goes down to, you've got a monitor. I've got a monitor on mine, and then it runs to your battery system, and then from your battery system runs out to all your sockets so you can use it. Now, the only bit of advice I can give, that I would give, is when you're starting a solar system, you might only want one panel, and that's fine. It depends on your needs. But what I would do is I would start with the chunkiest cables and the biggest MPPT charge controller you can afford, because then in a year's time you might want to add a panel. You don't then have to upgrade your wiring and your MPPT charge controller because you're not going to overload it. If you get really thin cables, really skinny cables, and I mean, I'm not saying get like, you know, beef cables like that. I'm just saying, you know, plan the future of it in thinking that you might expand, but you don't have to, because then it will save you a job of labour, and it will save you a job of ripping it all out and wasting that money and then putting new stuff in. So yeah, because I got a smaller charge controller, and then when I thought, yeah, need more, I had to get a bigger one. So yeah, if you need help with solar as well, there's plenty of videos out there. I'll link to a few in the description below. Of like Gadget John's done solar. I think Greg Virgoe's done solar. Geeky Phil's done solar. Everyone, they're very knowledgeable guys. They know what they're talking about when it comes to all the solar. They're geeks. They love it. They love it. They're good with the numbers, and yeah, you ask them a question about numbers and they go off the deep end on one. So they're the guys. Can you do a tour of your motorhome, please? I've got 2 tour videos of my motorhome on the channel, and I will link them below. One was a very first video of mine, and it's cringeworthy for me to watch, because it was just a straight shot, no editing, just Right, are you going to get a new or different motorhome? I get asked this question so much, especially when I go to the shows like the NEC. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep mine for the foreseeable future. I'm keeping mine. I'm very happy with mine, and yeah, just going to keep it as it is. And this kind of goes with the very first question. What would be the best editing laptop to start with that's not too expensive to start YouTube, specifically a laptop? I would say a MacBook, like I've got. Doesn't have to be super new. Like I say, mine's 2012, 2013 model. You just want to get an external SSD, and then you want an SSD inside if possible to run the operating system on the SSD, solid state drive. And then you want an SSD, again solid state drive external, to put all your video files on and then edit on that, because then it's just rapid, and that's what you want. And then yeah, I use Final Cut Pro, which is I believe it's a Mac software. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I would say. I wish I'd started on that, because I had so much pain and labour spent and time wasted using a PC. Absolutely days, weeks even, if you add it all up. Proper waste. That's depressing to think about that. Right, yeah, keep it coming with all your food suggestions. I'm still saving them all. Bring it on, and any questions you want answering next week, in next week's Motorhome Mondays, feel free to drop them in this one, or send me an email at darren@theothermotorhome.com, or send me a message on Instagram. And yeah, thanks. Take it easy, guys. Have a great week, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.